Hey guys, and welcome to the fourth episode of Kit Room. I had to remember the name of the series just then. I'm currently getting them out quite weekly because I'm off work. But as soon as work starts again, they will probably be as frequent as Kitted Out, which is ideally once a month, but probably not. But let's enjoy it while it's here, shall we? Today I am with, as I say, my fourth guest. I've done two Australians. I should probably do two English people. I'm just nattering now. I really should script these. But Mr. Guest, if you'd like to introduce yourself, who are you and what do you? Who are you in the world of football shirts?
Oh, hello. It's my name is Toby. I am the infamous The Shirt Man. Thank you very much for inviting me on. Much appreciated.
No worries. First off, sorry, I need to ask, because this is going out both as video and audio, can you please describe what you're wearing? Just the top. I don't need to know below the belt.
Okay. Well, I've gone for the classic, you're on webcam, so let's put something on at the top and nothing on at the bottom. So that's probably best we leave it at the top.
Yeah.
Currently, I've got the 1920 AC Milan home shirt, bought from Classic Football Shirts. Use discount code TheShirtman10 at checkout for 10% off. Just a little plug just there. That is my current attire. Arrived yesterday, so I thought I'd put it straight on.
Yeah, and we will touch on this shortly, but I believe you got a bit of a steal on that one.
Oh, yeah, £9.34.
Yes,
is the total it came to,
and we will find out why shortly. But I'm currently wearing the 1997 away shirt for Borussia Mönchengladbach. I did an episode on Dortmund's 1994 kit and spoke to Steve Apowitz. I think that's how you say his last name. I apologise if not Steve. But this was the first black shirt that Gladbach had since 1970s when they won the European Championship, I think it was. And they wore it against Arsenal and won, thankfully. That's the only bit of knowledge I have on the shirt, but it's lovely. Look at the collar and it's amazing. Anyway,
it's the cuffs. The cuffs look great.
The cuffs and the collar match up with the collar. It's up there with my favourite shirt I own. An understated classic. So you tweeted yesterday, or could have been the day before. I'm not too sure, but you're pushing on what 99 shirts now.
99, yeah, I'm on 99.
99 right now.
99.
I wanted my 99th to be a New York Red Bulls Wright Phillips shirt. However, so that was my idea. I then counted my collection and was like, I've passed it anyway. But you're asking for advice on what your 100th shirt should be. Any ideas?
So I think I've whittled it down to the one I'm going to get, and it's going to be the 2009-2010 Roma third shirt. It's the black shirt. It had the special lion logo, Totti number 10 on the back in the orange writing. I think that's going to be the one. I think
that does sound like a good one. I'm not too sure what my 100th was, given that it kind of passed me by. But yeah, I do you remember your first, like the one that started the collection?
Oof. Very, very first. I'm just having a quick glance back now.
Is that all of them?
Yeah, they're all there.
It doesn't look like, obviously, because I know you can only see a certain amount of sleeves. All mine are hung up in my wardrobe, and it only looks like I've got about 30. But you look at the hangers and the screening. But yeah, it's just when you can see the sleeves, it doesn't look like it has as much. But yeah,
I know. Yeah,
it's good. It looks.
Sorry, yeah. So first shirt probably would have been I think it would have been the Chelsea 100-year anniversary shirt, which is currently in a bag, and I'm not counting it towards my collection because it's going to go to a charity shop.
Okay.
Because it's very small now, so it doesn't count in the collection. Yeah, that would have been the first shirt, I believe, would have been that.
Fair. So the shirt man kind of came out during lockdown, did it, or the start? Yeah, because I got a little nosy. I decided that throughout this, I will also take a quick gander through recent tweets just to have a relevant discussion. Your account was set up in what, 2017? I think Twitter labels it as. Was it like your personal account first, and then it's morphed into the Shirt Man?
Yeah. So my personal Twitter is more of a just a football related general life Twitter. It's not really an audience for football shirts. So I looked at a couple of big players in the shirt world. So Phil and the Kitsman, looked at the way they were sort of displaying their tweets, the audience they had, and the message was landing a lot better. So I thought maybe it's about time I create my own, and it went from strength to strength, really.
Yeah, it was because I think I'll quickly have a quick look now, but I think it's what, 2,000 odd followers in what, 6 months. That's pretty tidy. And with that, you've had some benefits. I believe you dropped the plug earlier. What has come from this? Tell us what your plug is.
Well, I mean, many people who follow me on Twitter will see on a daily basis I like to tweet about my discount code with classic football shirts, which is all in caps, the Shirtman 10. I figured that as the direction I wanted the page to go is to help people save money on football shirts, and if I can utilize my tag as the Shirtman 10 and save people money, that was the kind of direction I went in, and it's worked. It's being used on a daily basis now. The dashboard is incredible when you look at it. Like, people order from Indonesia, Brazil, Mexico. I think someone on the Fiji Island ordered. I don't even know they ship to Fiji Islands, but apparently they do. So whoever bought a shirt from the Fiji Island, thank you.
if you're watching, guys, yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
But you announced another partnership the other day. I didn't fully quite understand. Is it a discount code or is it just a partnership?
Just partnership. Subside Sports, they run a affiliation program. There will be stuff coming in the future about that. So At the moment, it is just a link. But for now, like I say, it's just a link. Moving forward, it's going to be hopefully something a bit better. Chatting to the guys on a daily basis about how we can sort of evolve this. So stay tuned.
I'll try not to say too much in case we breach any contract things, but yeah, guys, stay tuned. So what got you collecting? What's got you into collecting shirts and to make this profile? Obviously, you said you wanted to get people cheaper shirts, but looking at the back rail at the back, it seems like you're going for more modern day, like noughties onwards kits. So what got you into collecting?
Couple of things. So the first one was when I was younger, just like everybody, get pocket money for doing chores, etc. One of my chores was to iron, and I figured with football tops you don't have to iron them, so I would spend my pocket money on football shirts, and so I could get out of doing that particular chore. So that's how it all started. The £10 pocket money I'd save that up throughout the month, and then my grandparents would take me to JJB Sports. If you remember JJB Sports.
Oh, of course I do.
And then we'd go to the clearance section of JJB Sports, and I'd just buy as many football tops as I possibly could for the money I had for the month that I saved. And I'd come out with all sorts of random collections. And like I say, that was when I was kind of 8, 9, 10, 11 years old. So they no longer fit me and no longer have them. But yeah, that's how it all started. Then...
I was just going to say, my memory of JGB Sports is I remember going to they had quite a big one in Crewe. I went there for their closing down sale, and I think I left with like a football and one ball and an ungodly amount of them pump needles that you need to.
Yeah.
I just bought loads of them because we never could find one in the house. So it's like, if I buy loads, I know where they are.
JJB Sports, yeah. I remember the closing down sale as well in Lincoln. I came out with probably about 3 bags full of just football gear, attire, jumpers, socks, shin pads, stuff that I probably never wear. You can get it because it's a closing down sale.
So you were collecting at a younger age. Were there was there any shirts, teams you kind of avoided, or is it just you get any shirt you can? Because I'm just going off that you have a few Chelsea shirts. You a Chelsea fan or?
No, I'm a Leicester City fan. When I was younger. Yeah, when I was younger, I just had this like obsession with Chelsea. No idea why. Um, no idea. Must just really like shirts. If I'm honest. Um, couldn't really go pick a Lincoln City shirt up out of a JJB Sports or a
No, you
Sports
can't.
Direct. So
No. Right, because did you just kind of get an array of English teams, or because I'm trying to think when mass market European shirts started to come in, like your Barcelona and your Real Madrid. Could you?
Yeah.
Were they able to up for purchase?
So back then it was predominantly just English shirts. I was just getting anything and everything back then. It was really random teams are coming in. So like your AEK Athens and your Atletico Bilbao's were your European shirts back then. Whereas now there's a bit more of a structure to the collection. So
yeah, and that's why JGB went bust. So yeah, because that's interesting, especially at the age of 10, as you say you were. Because my only until recently, I only ever bought City shirts. Like you see kids showing up to football training like a Barcelona shirt or a kit or something like that. Mine was just predominantly Man City, but I'd get a couple kits a season. I'm spoiled, no, but we all got a new shirt at the start of the season and hopefully one for Christmas as well. But and now I'm an adult, I just buy them whenever. So, who is your favourite manufacturer and why?
Ooh, Hummel. Hummel was my favourite. Purely on the basis of I don't really see a template as such with Hummel. I see every shirt is a different variation. Your Nikes and your Adidas's have your standard templates, which seem to be widespread across most teams. Whereas I really, really like the Hummel Everton shirts this year. I think they are special. Yeah, Hummel for me would be the favourite.
I guess because they're not as mass market as the other teams. They have the chance and the opportunity to do more bespoke kits. But no, I say they would probably be it for me. We've done a negative. Sorry, we've done a positive. Let's do a negative. What's your most controversial kit opinion?
I don't like Kappa.
Okay, thanks for watching, guys. That's no.
No, I don't like Kappa purely on the basis of I don't like the fitting of the shirts at all.
Fair.
That's my negative is I don't like the fact I'm going to buy an XL Monaco shirt even though I'm a medium.
Yeah,
I don't like it at all.
But yeah, because even the replica versions are like the sizing's a bit all over the place. Whereas same with Macron as well. Like you see it tweeted at least once a week where someone's asking what's the sizing like for Macron or for Kappa or a Lotto. I see a lot as well because obviously Kappa kind of started the whole skin tight things and people have copied and Nike and Adidas did for a bit, and now they've gone off and done their own thing. But it's like everyone else is clinging onto this skin tight thing. But no, okay, no. But Kappa 90s. Anyway, no, we won't dwell on it for too long. Let's delve more into your collection then. It's all right. If someone asks me my controversial kit, then I don't know. I can't think of one. I don't. I'm very by the book. Do you have any like themes of kit, or are you narrowing your collection towards any way, or is it just shirts you like?
So I guess you'd kind of say the collection now has taken a bit of a European, rest of the world kind of theme to it. I don't really tend to buy many English teams anymore, apart from obviously Lincoln would be the kind of only English team I buy. At the minute, all my recent purchases have been European teams, bar my Panama shirt dedicated to my guy Roman Torres, best centre half in the league with the MLS, and that's why I got an obsession with him. Started with the drunken night, and that's it. Yeah, European be the collection now.
I have an obsession with Kevin Trapp, but that's because I think he's probably one of the most handsomest men to grace the planet. But it's very difficult to get
Giroud.
See, because Giroud, you can see he's got a bit of age in his face. Oh, we're getting sidetracked. Although I did think, Yeah, I did think Ruben Diaz, who City have just signed, all the pictures of him in the press pictures, he looks like a love child between Edin Dzeko and Kevin Trapp. It's quite strange. I've also just realised I was meant to hide my wallet somewhere in the frame.
Yeah, please do.
Yeah,
We'll come to that at the end.
I'll have to go get that. But I've already asked what your first kit was, but so the latest purchase or the latest one to arrive, I'm guessing it's the one you were wearing, right?
Well, as my tweet earlier, the Barca home shirt that was on the was the M&M drop with Messi on the back, and the paint splatter training top both arrived today.
But yours arrived today. Oh, that puts me in good state that hopefully mine arrives tomorrow. If anyone is watching and they're not aware of... Pardon?
Have you got unlimited delivery?
I don't remember. I think it's went for standard, so I'll be waiting a couple of days. I'm a cheap bastard. If anyone is curious, watching and curious, M&M Direct, they just did a big drop of Barcelona shirts. I think if you go on now, there's probably going to be small and extra smalls left, I'm afraid. I was actually going to pull the trick. So I bought the one I said earlier. I bought the third one in the vapor knit, and then I went back on because I saw a few people getting a Messi shirt. And if you look now for a Messi shirt from say last season, it doesn't even have to be newer tags, just a Messi shirt. They're about 80 odd quid. Like if you want any shirt of Messi's career, you're going to have to fork out or pay through the nose for it. So I thought, while they're cheap, let's try and get one. So I went on. There was medium still, and I was thinking about it. And then I can't remember why I didn't at the time, but like 5 minutes later, I checked back what sizes it had left. It was only small. I was like, okay, that answers my question then. Yeah, I didn't get that, but I'm quite envious of what you've ordered. Do you have any particular fun anecdotes with shirts? Like any how you acquired it, or anything that's happened while you've been wearing it?
Probably quite a cool story would be the Rui Costa top, my AC Milan Champions League edition Rui Costa shirt that I bought. Well, I say bought. Fun little intro into the story there. When I started the page, I put it in a few WhatsApp groups that I had with a few friends and colleagues, etc. You said you'd drop it a follow, it'd be really appreciated. One of them reached out to me on the side and said, look, I've literally this morning had a big clear out from my attic and I found a box full of football tops. And the Rui Costa top was in there as a gem. And he said, look, I can't keep them. So if you want them, just come and collect them. So I went to his house, arm full of, a wallet full of cash, thinking, I'm going to spend some money here. And he's like, no, completely just have them free of charge, no issue at all. So that was really, really nice of him. So the Rui Costa top was in there, a Perlo Italy shirt was in there, which is really nice. There's another AC Milan top in there as well. So a fun little quirky story, but it's quite nice to have one of my favourite shirts in my collection, which didn't actually pay anything for. So, which is really, really nice.
Wow. I need more friends or colleagues that just like football, to be honest. Like the amount of times where just no one likes football who I tend to talk to or gel well with. So it's quite frustrating that I'm curious to think I might have to go through my my family attic at home just to see if I've left anything at home. I don't think I have. But I've kind of, because you look like you're struggling for an anecdote, so I was going to say, or jump in. Mine, wearing this shirt, I went to go meet a friend who I met through Twitter, Ola Faseo. I retweeted him a few times, don't know if you've seen his account, but I met him in London. And we went to some food market somewhere. I'm not too sure where. I don't know London. And we just sat down to have a pizza, and it was all like communal seating back in the days before coronavirus. And there was this couple who we were sat next to, and the bloke just kept staring at me. And I was like, are you all right? And he pointed at the shirt. He was like, I like the shirt. I was like, oh, thank you. He's a Gladbach fan. He's from Germany. I was like, what are you doing here? But it was at the time that they were top of the league. So we were sat there for about 5 minutes just chatting to them. He walked away with a bit of a spring in his step like, oh, I want that shirt. It was a very bizarre place to see Gladbach fans.
Was that last year when they were flying and they had Is it Plea
Yeah.
and Lilia Thuram? Not Lilia Thuram, Thingy Thuram at the top.
Yeah, I think it must have been, was it before or after Christmas? I think it would have been January 2019-ish. So yeah, I think
Yeah.
they were top. I think they had just beaten Bayern as well, like a couple of days before. I think. Who knows? What is the best deal or steal that you have in the collection? You've got a free Rui Costa top. I think that's up there. And the shirt you're wearing.
That's definitely up there. Yeah.
Yeah, and the
That's
shirt.
yeah. This probably
Yeah.
would be this. We touched on it right at the start, but yeah, I think I paid a total of £9.43 or 44 for this shirt. So not only was it in the clearance sale, but it was also with a gift card plus my discount code for £9. That included delivery as well. So the shirt itself was probably about classic football shirts delivered about £3, probably about £6 the top. Which isn't too bad at all.
No, not at all. And if anyone is curious, yes, you can use Shirtman 10 discounts on clearance items. You can double promotion. So that's a good way to start your collection. Am I on commission today? No. What is the most expensive shirt that you own? And if you're comfortable with saying, how much was it?
Well, my missus is likely going to watch this, so I'm not going to disclose the price.
That's fine. Blink twice if you know.
It'll be yeah. I'll just keep blinking and just count them out, and that's how much it was. It'll be the Cristiano Ronaldo debut season Sporting Lisbon top with name set.
Right. I think I remember you sharing this the week. Yeah. No, that is a nice shirt. Nice shirt. Favorite. Not as much as the printing, being a Man City fan. I'm not a fan of Ronaldo.
I wonder why.
Who knows? I can't imagine why. I'm a Messi fanboy. That's a thought. I wonder what a Ronaldo shirt price is like.
Oh, Ronaldo Real Madrid shirts expensive.
Are they?
Now he's left. Yeah, now he's left. The price is going to keep going up and up.
Yeah.
Similar to the United Ronaldo shirts, they just went up and up and up and up and up.
I can imagine.
He's a popular guy apparently, so
yeah, it's some say. Not in America, but we'll not touch on his alleged rape case too much. Are there any shirts that you own? Yeah, swiftly moving on. Are there any shirts that you own that you're still not too quite sure how you own them, how you came into the possession of them, or that you look at it and be like, wow, I own this?
Oh yeah. There's two. There's two in the collection. One of them being a AEK Athens shirt. No idea why I've got it. No idea how I got it, but it's there.
Shut up.
Yeah, I think it made the call when I moved out with my parents to when I bought this house. I think it made the cut, so I brought that along. And then probably the other one would be I've got a Celta Vigo third shirt with no sponsor.
Oh.
Which is really nice, but I have no idea where I got it, when I got it, how I got it, what I paid for it.
I've kind of wanted a Celta Vigo shirt because they sell like a light blue. It's like a city blue, and I wanted to get a John Guidetti one because the slight affiliation he had where it's like 3 seasons at City or something. I can't remember why I didn't though. Classic Football Shirts had one. It was a relatively good price, and I never did. My La Liga collection of shirts is very lacking. I think I've got 2 Barcelona shirts. Remember the Iniesta Infinity shirt that they did?
Yes.
I bought that. I bought that from Nike, but the day I bought it arrived, no printing on the back. So I contacted Nike. I was like, yeah, so what's going on? I was like, oh yeah, the promotion ended. I was like, well, take it down then. Like, if the promotion's ended, don't let people buy it. So
oh dear.
They refunded the price of the printing and I just got to keep the Barcelona shirt. But like, I get the Barcelona are quite like a historic shirt to buy, but they're not really top of. I've got one of the Kappa ones, but that's because we won't touch on Kappa too much. No, but that's because it's like one of the '97 ones. It's beautiful, but But like modern day Barcelona, I don't know. I don't know. What are your favorite, or what are your favorite shirts from your collection? If you can't think of just a specific one, you can have a top 3 or a top 5. If that helps burden the. You don't want to offend any shirts. That's all.
Okay, no. I'll go with 3. I'll go with top 3, no particular order.
Okay.
The Ronaldo Sporting Lisbon shirt kind of speaks for itself. Definitely an investment. So if you're watching, miss a shirt, man, I apologise. The Italy away, I think it's their 2020 Euro shirt, which has been doing the rounds on Amazon lately for like £16 or whatever it's been.
Yes.
Yeah, that is a classic. That's going to be gorgeous in a few years. Just looking back now, probably the Rui Costa AC Milan shirt. They'll have to be. It's got the original Champions League badges, original printing.
Ooh.
It's gorgeous. Yeah, big fan.
Why did he not want it? Why was he getting rid of it?
Yeah, I think his wife put the old thumb on his head and said no more, so he had to.
Oh no!
At least it's gone to a safe home, and if he wants to come say hello to it, he's always welcome to come on and look at it.
Exactly. Joint custody, is it?
Yeah, basically, yeah.
He gets it on weekends. So, with your shirts, are there any that you bought for sentimentality purposes, like that you have a good memory of, either watching it as a kid or just watching it in general? I currently have Premier League years on from what year is it? 18-19, and it's last year that City had with Nike, and I'm getting a bit sentimental. Plus, we beat Liverpool to the title, so I can't complain too much. But yeah, any for yourself?
Well, being a Lincoln fan, I'm sure most people will realise the memorable FA Cup run we went on a few years ago, where we got to the quarterfinals, and we're very, very proud of saying we're a non-league club and was playing Arsenal away in the quarterfinal of the FA Cup, which was crazy. So yeah, that particular home shirt from that year would be the one for me, which is quite sentimental. We went up that year. We won non-league. We won the title. Got back into the Football League. You could say we were 2 games away from European football, but when you put it in that perspective, it's quite crazy to think about. And it all would have changed if Nathan Arnold scored in the first half, but go with that.
Is that the one? Did you tie at first and then it went to a replay, or am I thinking of something else?
That's the Brighton game. No, that's the Ipswich game. That's the Ipswich game.
The Ipswich game. Who was it? Wayne Shaw. Who does he play for? Sutton United when they played Arsenal.
That's Sutton, yeah. Sutton.
Yeah. And he ate the pie. That was so stupid. That's not a bad choice. Obviously not non-league anymore, but Sporting local.
Flying now.
Yeah, my local team. I grew up in Cheshire, so my local as a boy would be either Northwich Vicks or who I now have an affiliation with, 1874 Northwich. Come on, the boys.
Yeah.
But that's because their away shirt and their new home shirt is amazing.
I love it.
It's great.
I love it. I love the kits.
I'm yet to get the home one, but the away one, it sits proudly in my collection. I got number 8 on the back. I'm not too sure why. But yeah, my current local team is Birmingham City Football Club. They've had some nice kits in the past, but
yeah.
Do you have?
It's one of them to, again, move on. Swiftly moving on.
Yeah. Sorry, Blues fans. Do you have any shirt heartbreaks? Be it broke in your, not broke, but like damaged in your possession, or you were winning an eBay auction until the last second?
Yeah, you've hit the nail on the head with that last one. eBay auction, last second heartbreak. I was watching a Corinthians shirt, brand new with tags, for a very, very long time. I think I watched it for 10 days. Got to the final 10 minutes and I put my bid down, £25. Did the max bid 25. About 3 minutes to go, I was still winning. £22.50 was the highest bid, which was on myself, because eBay does the auto bidding up to a certain amount.
Yeah.
Checked again with 10 seconds to go. I was still winning £22.50. I thought, I've got this in the bag here. 5 seconds, still winning. Refreshed the app. The app crashed. Lost the bid, £26. So whoever beat me to that home Corinthians shirt from last season with a brand new with tags for £26, I really, really don't like you.
Name yourself, throw it down. We'll name it a place and location, and we'll throw down.
I know, we need that.
So I've had many eBay heartbreaks, and I saw my Holy Grail shirt on eBay. It's a long sleeve Manchester City 1997 away shirt with Kappa. I was like, this is like, if I get this shirt, I can stop buying shirts. Like, I don't need any more.
Yeah.
And I think he put it up for about 20 quid starting bid. And I don't know, winning it the whole time until it got to the final bid. And I'd been outbid on like the last second so many times. So I think it was currently at about 40 quid. And I thought I'd happily pay £80 for this. So I just put £80 as my maximum bid. And it was going down as a refreshing it. And my missus sat next to me. She's like, you don't really need to. I doubt anyone else is watching this. 3 seconds ago, refreshed it. Price went up again. And it was like, oh, okay. Refreshed it again. Price went up again. I think I won it. I can't remember how much. I think I won it for about 60 quid. Which I'm very happy with, but it needs a bit of TLC. Exactly, yeah. It needs a bit of TLC though. There are a few holes in the collar, and there's one starting underneath the sleeve. So I won't wear that too much until that gets sorted. What is your Holy Grail shirt? Either you have one or one that you want to get, but it still escapes you.
I touched on it at the start, but it probably will be that 2009-2010 Roma third shirt with Totti on the back. I think it'll have to be that. It'll have to be that. I've always loved Totti. Always. I'm a Totti fanatic. It would have to be that shirt.
Did you say have you found one and bought it, or is that's what you want to get?
I found one.
You found one? Oh wow! Okay.
I found one on Depop. Yeah, I found one on Depop. It's a little bit higher than what I wanted to pay. So discussions are taking place.
But that's fine.
Let's see if I can get that price driven down a little bit. Fingers crossed I can secure that.
Yeah, this episode won't be going out for another week or so. So hopefully no one jumps in. If someone was listening to this, like, I'm going to beat him to it. The guy who got the Corinthians spot comes back.
Yeah,
I'll offer you £1 more.
It's the same
guy. Finally, if you were to gift a shirt to someone to start their collection, what shirt would you gift them?
I think any collection, any football shirt collection needs a Roma home shirt. Doesn't matter what year. I think a Roma home shirt goes with any collection, any kind of theme. The designs are always like simplistic and are always really, really nice. So yeah, any Roma home shirt from the past 5 to 10 years.
I do not have a Roma home shirt.
We'll send Roma home shirt in post.
No, I only have my Serie A collection is. See, I thought it was lacking, but thinking about it, I've got quite a few Juventus shirts. So I got 2 this season. They changed the badge. I got the home and the away because I thought maybe in value in a couple of years' time that might go up. And the zebra UEFA Champions League shirt they had, because I bought the jacket and I was like, well, the shirt's available too. So I got both of them. But I really, really hate Juventus. Like, I don't like them as a club. So I don't know why I continue to own them. I have 2 Inter shirts, and then I've just bought a Parma champion shirt. But I think that is it for my Italian collection. So I'm severely lacking, because the Inter shirts, they're only away ones, so I don't even own the famous blue and black stripes. So I really need to sort this out. That is all my questions. So, do you have any shirt takes, any shirt discussion you want to take place before we part ways?
I Okay, I'm going to ask you. You've asked me a lot of questions, so let's throw a question back at you. Um, your top three shirts right
I
now that you've got in your collection.
that I own. Okay. So this one, 97
Yeah.
away Borussia Mönchengladbach. The 1997 away City shirt in long sleeve, and ooh, see, I've got the Ajax 88 away shirt. You know, the blue TDK one. I've got the Northern Ireland away 1992 shirt, which is like the geometric pattern. I think they've just carried that on for. I think Gremio have got it.
Yes, they do.
However, I'm trying to think of one a bit more niche, or one that doesn't get as much love as it should. I'll tell you what. There's a couple. The France away shirt from the Women's World Cup, the 2019 one. That is stunning. White shirt, black polka, like navy blue polka dots, and I really, really like the rose gold tick and
Yeah.
France chicken, whatever it's called. I do have a few Dortmund shirts as well from the 90s, which are stunning. But I'm gonna say I bought. This is probably one of the best deals I have. The 2016 Germany home shirt from when they won the World Cup with Philipp Lahm on the back, and it's still with tags as well. So someone was selling their shirt collection on Twitter a few months ago, and I just had a quick look because I think he put up like a Google sheet of it, so it was like an Excel document. And he had, from the 2016 World Cup, a Spain home shirt with Iniesta on the back and the Germany shirt with Lahm on the back. Now I wanted both of these on a shirt. Could have been their national team or their club team. And they both had tags. And I was like, I'll give you 100 quid for both these shirts. He was like, yeah, of course. And I was like, I've ripped you off there. Because with tags and these historic players on the back, like in a while they may go up. That Spain shirt now sits pretty with I've got a Xavi shirt as well. I think the Xavi one's 2012, but that's in a size small. I also got that for £8 as well, so I think that's probably up there with another steal that I've had. But I'm gonna say them. I've probably just completely forgotten about a shirt, and I apologise to my collection. But well. Actually, they may watch this. The 1874 Norwich away shirt is that.
Well, that's number one in everyone's collection. Shout out to the 1874 Norwich guys.
Yeah, hey guys, yeah, if you want. So that is everything. If you'd like to plug yourself, do you have a Classic Football Shirts discount code?
Well, I mean, I don't know if I've mentioned it enough, but yes, I do. It's the Shirtman 10, all in capitals. Use it at checkout for 10% off all of your purchases.
Every single one of them.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And if anyone would like to find you on any socials, where can they go?
Twitter and Instagram at the Shirtman _. Hopefully you're going to do me a solid and just pop it down in the description below.
Yes,
nice little link will be lovely.
I certainly will. And underneath your picture for this interview, there will be your name as well. That's if you watch it in video form, guys. If you're watching it, if you're listening to it, check the show description notes on. It should be available on all good podcast platforms. I don't use Spotify, so I have no idea what the description's like on Spotify. Who knows? But fingers crossed. Thank you for watching or listening. If you're watching, don't leave a comment and a like and a subscribe. Why not comment whatever you like? Comment something tasteful about what we're both wearing. I don't know. But yeah, Toby, thank you very much for joining me.
We have two shout outs to do before I go. If that's okay.
You do your shout outs.
I've got the lads over at Mailbox FC demanding a shout out. So shout out to the Mailbox FC lads. And a huge shout out to the Wear Die SC boys, who are also a lot of lads who have contributed towards this shirt collection. So shout out to both sets of lads.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. And if you'd like my address to send me anything, just let me know. No. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. And we'll see you on the next episode. And I will end the recording there.